It's 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. Now Lewis selects to return it. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, this defense for the Lions, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They go play action with Richardson. And he's got Dawson complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Richardson to throw off play action. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
On the set.
Touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Back to throw, Howell. Toward the sideline, intercepted.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Off play action, Richardson.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Play action. Now Richardson.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Here's a give up the middle.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
11 yards there, just like last play. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Lions, 40.
Out of the gun, it's Howell.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now Howell.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
First down, how to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him up already in this opening half.
And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left to the 36-yard line. Stop there. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Richardson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there with that license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In motion goes the tight end.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
This is caught. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
Packers nothing. Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st down.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Second down, Howell now.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Third down and 13.
A 4-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Howell going to go for it.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 61 yards.
And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Lions.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Now Lewis selects to return it. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's Howell to throw on second down.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Still on his feet.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Richardson.
Left side, it's Dorsett. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
And there he goes again. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Lions 49, Packers 7.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Now Lewis selects to return it.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
Second down, Hal back to pass.
Buying time to his, and he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Hutchinson, a 7-yard loss, brings up third down.
From near the goal line, here's Hal.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Flag! Alert! Alert!
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Grubbs. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. On first down, Grubbs.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And the Lions, first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Now they send a man in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are pouring it on. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell.
Here's a diving catch right side. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Foul to the air on 1st and 10.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this.
His throw incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Lions.
They'll run on 1st down. Grubbs. And he stopped immediately there.
Taken down right at the line. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30.
First down, Detroit.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A solid pickup of 13 sets them up first and goal.
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Warrior 70.
On 3rd down, Grubbs. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team. And keep the clock moving.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hal now to throw it.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Lewis. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Fourth down, Hal, desperation time. That's pulled in by Brooks.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 33-yard line.
Off play action. It's Howell.
He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up third down.
Now a toss here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Lions 70. Packers 7.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so